to guide you in our lesson today.
Before we start with our new lesson, let us have a review first. Multiply the following. Number 1, 6 times 40. If your answer is 240, you are correct. Number 2, 50 times 5. If your answer is 250, again, you are correct. Number 3, 7 times 200. If your answer is 1400, definitely you are correct. Number 4, 9 times 700. If your answer is 6300, you are correct. Number 5, 900 times 2. If your answer is 1800, again, you are correct. Very good, children. You are all ready for our next lesson. Today, we are going to learn multiplying mentally decimals up to 2 decimal places by 1/10, 100ths, 10, and 100. What is multiplying decimals? Multiplying decimals is the same as multiplying all numbers, except for the placement of the decimal point in the answer. Let us have our example. Example number 1, 8/10 times 1/10. Our product is 800. Another example, 54 and 4/10 times 100. Our product is 544,000. How did we get our product? Let us compare the multiplicand and the product. 8/10 is our multiplicand. 800 is our product. Next, 54 and 4/10 is our multiplicand. 544,000 is our product. In what direction did we move the decimal point? If we multiply decimals mentally by 1/10, simply move the decimal point of the multiplicand 1 place to the left and 2 places to the left if we multiply it by 100ths. Let us see in our example. 8/10 times 1/10. We have 1 decimal place in our multiplier. 8/10 is our multiplicand. We are going to move the decimal point of our multiplicand 1 place to the left to give the answer of 800ths. So again, you will move the decimal point of the multiplicand 1 place to the left. Let's have another example. 54 and 4/10 times 100. We have 2 decimal places in our multiplier. 54 and 4/10 is our multiplicand. We are going to move the decimal point of our multiplicand 2 places to the left to give the answer of 544,000. So again, you will move the decimal point of the multiplicand 2 places to the left. For this slide, I will give you an example on how to multiply decimals by 10 and 100. Example, 325 times 10. Our product is 3 and 2500. Next, 9 and 5,700 to 10,000 times 100. Our product is 957 and 200. How did we get our product? Let us compare the multiplicand and the product. 325,000 is our multiplicand. 3 and 2500 is our product. 9 and 5,700 to 10,000 is our multiplicand. 957 and 200 is our product. In what direction did we move our decimal point? If we multiply decimals mentally by 10, simply move the decimal point of the multiplicand 1 place to the right and 2 places to the right if we multiply it by 100. Let us see. 325,000 times 10. We have 1 0 in our multiplier. So we are going to move the decimal point of our multiplicand 1 place to the right to give the answer of 3 and 25 hundredths. So again, there is 1 0 in the multiplier. So we are going to move the decimal point of the multiplicand 1 place to the right. Let us have another example. 9 and 5,700 to 10,000 times 100. We have 2 zeros in our multiplier. So we are going to move the decimal point of the multiplicand 2 places to the right to give the answer of 957 and 2 hundredths. So again, there are 2 zeros in the multiplier. So we are going to move the decimal point of the multiplicand 2 places to the right. I hope you have learned in our discussion. And now let us have the first activity. Find the product of the following by matching column A with column B. Number 1. 45 and 8 tenths times 1 tenth. If your answer is letter D, 4 and 58 hundredths, you are correct. Number 2. 7 and 3 tenths times 1 hundredths. If your answer is letter A, 73 thousandths, again, you are correct. Number 3. 3 and 14 hundredths times 10. If your answer is letter E, 31 and 4 tenths, definitely you are correct. Number 4. 5 and 568 thousandths times 100. If your answer is letter C, 556 and 8 tenths, you are correct. Number 5. 87 and 12 hundredths times 100. If your answer is letter B, 8,712 ten thousandths, again, you are correct. Good job, children. All of you got the correct answer. How do we multiply mentally decimals up to 2 decimal places by 1 tenths, 1 hundredths, 10, and 100? When multiplying decimals, remember the following. When multiplying decimals by 1 tenths, simply move the decimal point in the multiplicand 1 place to the left. Then when you multiply decimals by 1 hundredths, simply move the decimal point in the multiplicand 2 places to the left. When multiplying decimals by 10, simply move the decimal point in the multiplicand 1 place to the right. And when you multiply decimals by 100, simply move the decimal point in the multiplicand 2 places to the right. I know you have learned a lot in our discussion today. And for our last activity, multiply the following mentally. Number 1. 12 and 23 hundredths times 100. Your answer is 1,223 10,000. You're correct. Number 2. 234 and 16 hundredths times 1 tenth. Your answer is 23 and 460,000. Again, you're correct. Number 3. 18 and 42 hundredths times 10. Your answer is 184 and 2 tenths. Definitely you are correct. Number 4. 135 and 64 hundredths times 100. If your answer is 13 and 564 thousandths, you are correct. Number 5. 355 and 72 hundredths times 1 tenth. If your answer is 35 and 572 thousandths, again, you are correct. Very good, children. Excellent clap for all of you.
I am glad that you have learned a lot in our lesson today. See you again next time. God bless and stay at home. Bye-bye!